Welcome back to Resident Evil 7. We are on the tanker ship, and we're tracking down Evelyn.
And I just shit my pants.
He did. It was disgusting. He hasn't changed
Travis
either.
Clean it up.
Yeah. You really didn't. You really didn't need me to do that.
And it was with nothing more
Than a thin napkin. It was a moist towelette.
Oh.
I forget how long this tape is. I feel like we're close.
God, I'm close. Let me tell you.
Oh, I'm gonna pre.
I'm gonna frickin' pre-algebra.
No, pre-algebra.
Gengar, do you have anything to input on this game from what you've seen so far?
Oh, Evelyn.
Evie, wait!
No!
Evie!
I have nothing to contribute to this because
Yes, but she ran off.
I'm never scared.
making more
Oh, that's
friends
good for you,
those
Gengar.
things
I really
are
appreciate
It
it.
helps to be dead.
You know, it's
He doesn't gotta worry about anything.
that hurts Gengar's feelings, okay?
He's a ghost type.
But still, he doesn't like to be reminded of it. He understands what he is, but he doesn't need the constant reminding.
He doesn't like
that
the.
he's a dead thing.
He doesn't like the mirror being put up in his face.
Listen, Gengar, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, Travis, go eat shit.
Gengar.
Wow, Gengar. I did. All right.
Did Joe teach you this?
Wow. That's only for you and me to talk about.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say that on recording.
Yeah,
so.
I'm starting to think that there's some beef between Gengar and I. I don't know where it's coming from.
I don't know what's going on.
Nor do I think it's fair.
Gengar, do you think it's fair? Oh, it's very fair. Very, very fair.
Very what?
Very fair.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not from this country, okay?
What country are you from?
Japan.
Okay, fair enough.
Duh. Who do you think created me?
That's not where the Pokemon world is located, though.
But what's your point?
So you're not from Japan?
You know what? Talk to my lawyer.
Talk to my lawyer. I won't take this infringement of my character.
God.
I'm just gonna fucking keep using these bombs. You kidding me?
Slandering Gengar like that. It's okay, Gengar. It's okay. You're doing your job. You're doing your job. You're protecting me.
That's right.
This whole time.
That's right. I will. Okay, we just got done with the one, your friend there.
There's two of them now.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, both of them. I think you're done.
Yeah, I like these bombs. I wish we had him earlier in the game.
Yeah, honestly.
He dead?
Pretty great. No, he's not dead.
Oh, it's one of the stronger ones.
Oh, yeah, he's got a sword.
Brother. Enough. Give in to the death. All right, there we go. Jesus. We're just gonna go. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be around to figure that out. We're just gonna go. I don't want to be. This is like the plot to Fear.
Ugh. I don't know what that is, so.
It's the first-person horror game.
Oh. When was that?
It's the one where it's like, the weird like game is like Fear with the 3 instead of the E. It's like Fear.
Oh, okay.
It's that series.
Okay.
There's a little girl that's kind of Evelyn-esque.
Great.
I got a few. Never mind.
Emergency
Forget what I said.
lockdown system has been engaged.
Just let me survive.
No. I don't like this.
I don't want to be here.
I don't want to grow up. Toys R Us kid.
I don't even feel. I would rather be a Toys R Us kid right now than this. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Oh, hey, our pal is gone. 1,000 toys. Yowlin'. Something to play with. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. It's a new single.
What? It's a John Legend saying the Toys R Us thing.
What a get for Toys R Us.
Maybe they'd still be around.
I didn't think Toys R Us still had that kind of money.
Chrissy Teigen kind of put him up to it, so.
Yeah.
It wasn't really his choice.
Chrissy Teigen's putting him up to a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's fine, though. She's got her own courtroom on Roku channel, so.
What?
You didn't know about that?
No. Why?
She has her own court show.
Why?
Oh, Chrissy's Court on Roku channel.
Why the fuck does Chrissy need a court?
Because, she's the fashion police, so. Oh, God. Got him.
I was quick with that one. All right, Buster. Show yourself. It's up there with John Legend wasting away his life on America's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. He was on that, wasn't he?
I think he's still on that.
What?
I could be wrong.
No, it wasn't. Are you talking about The Voice?
The Voice, yes.
Yeah, he was on The Voice.
I think he's still on The Voice. I could be wrong.
I saw an ad for it the other day when I was watching football. I don't think he is now.
No? Okay. Well, good for him, I guess.
I'm trying to remember. It's
Adam Levine was on there too.
Well, yeah, he was there for a long time with Blake Shelton, who's still on there.
Yeah.
With his now wife Gwen Stefani, because that makes sense. And I saw there was the one chick, Camila Cabello, I think. Is that her name?
Camila Cabello.
Yeah. She sings that Havana.
Oh, that song.
I think that's how you say her name.
Havana. Na, na. She has one hit.
Yeah. Havana.
And apparently she's now allowed to
Banana,
coach people.
Banana
Republic.
And then there's one other person. Is it John Legend still?
I feel like I remember.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. While you take care of that guy.
I'm just getting out of here. I'm not sticking around for this. The camera did not know what to do there.
I was gonna be stuck in my head though. You know what? I really want John Legend to sing that now.
Yeah, why not? He's already turned out to be a bit of a shill. Why not?
Voice, judges.
I view shows like The Voice where careers go to die. When you have nothing going on for you, you'll be a judge on The Voice.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Maybe it's just because I don't know.
Oh, yep, no, you're right. John Legend.
Still on the show?
Back in there.
My family really likes The Voice.
I used to watch it when I was living at home 10 years ago.
I don't like those shows.
Why not?
There's something super...
Well, don't get me wrong. There's
superficial about them.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I've never seen... And granted, somebody can probably correct me on this because I don't follow it as closely. I've never seen somebody come after The Voice or America's Got Talent or even like American Idol and actually have like a bustling career. It seems like that you just kind of go there for your 15 minutes of fame, you get made fun of by Simon Cowell, and that's it.
Gengar, do you have anything to respond to that? Because I know you're a big fan. Big fan of American Idol. What about Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood?
Were they on the shows?
Yeah.
Huh.
They were one of the first people to win. You fool.
Either way. I don't know. I hate contest shows like that. They're like...
I would agree. So, there's somebody who watched all of them for like years.
Yeah.
Because I honestly haven't turned those things on in probably, well, honestly, since I moved out several years ago.
Yeah.
She's deteriorating.
When they first pop on. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna let this guy die real quick.
Don't say that.
That's so nice of you to do that, to give him a space.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a space, and then I'm gonna elaborate even more. No, you should just keep talking, Gengar. It's okay. It's okay.
The gordita crunch is kicking in.
Honestly, I kind of staggered too after eating a 5-layer burrito. So
he's getting the meat sweats.
That's what happens when you eat the meat mountain at Arby's.
Meat sweats!
Holy shit.
Well, I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Yikes.
I'm thinking he's done.
Holy crap.
Oh, he's done in rings.
Is he just straight up dead? Or is he going to turn into a beastie? Okay, that's her. Oh, and then that's when she infected her? I see.
I like that. Is that the end of the tape? Nope.
Oh, you get to see her transform.
Not quite end tape.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah, but I think that's when she gets infected. Anyways, as you were saying.
Like when the first few seasons when they actually.
Oh.
What now?
No, we're wrapping up the tape.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're just typing an email.
Nope.
Oh, we're doing a recording.
Remember that recording in the start of the game?
Oh, to Ethan. Oh, I see. That's what she's gonna do.
She thinks she's done.
Ah. Well, yeah, but what I was saying. It's like the first 3 or 4 seasons, I want to say.
You were right.
Like they actually, the people that won those, like they actually had good careers.
Yeah.
But then, like ever since then, yeah, like none of them had good careers.
They all just feel fake.
Stay away.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that's probably just because they've been on for so long.
Yeah.
So.
Or that, and it's like they're people that have a lot of talent, and I don't think that that's necessarily the platform to really to help them.
Yeah. Honestly, anymore for singing and stuff, I feel like more people are getting discovered from TikTok than any of that stuff.
Yeah, it seems it's a part of like a bygone era that it's not needed anymore.
Yeah, I would agree. I feel like, I mean, all right, I'm not liking this at all.
As you shouldn't.
Uh-oh.
We'll be together.
What the hell?
Yeah, he didn't make it.
Just exploded him. Oh, that's the end of the tape.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh. Holy crap.
No, we just had to load a video. This is not gameplay anymore. Because this intense scene.
What in the world? Just wait a minute. So Mia fell in the water?
Yeah.
But she survived.
I think Evelyn saves her. Somebody saves her. Because I think she washes up in the bayou.
I see. So is this just us remembering it, or is this all on the tape?
Probably a combination of both.
I see. Okay.
Because it definitely started off as a tape, but I think she also said, like, hey, I want you to remember what happened.
Ah, I see. So this is us remembering.
Yeah. Either that, or you could probably interpret it as like whatever like recording device she had fell off in the water.
Yeah, yeah, I guess you could say that too.
Either way.
But yeah, no, I think anymore they're pretty fake. I remember watching because there was a small period of time where American Idol wasn't on air.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
then ABC took it over and brought it back. Because it was a Fox show for the longest time.
I was going to say, I thought it was Fox.
Yeah, and then it went to ABC. And then I remember watching a season of it when it went to ABC. And I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, none of these people are going to make it.
Yeah.
Even whoever wins this, nothing's going to happen.
Right.
It didn't feel genuine at all.
Yeah. I remember when, because I used to like those shows. I remember,
oh, good.
Yes,
Reaper.
Evelyn. I remember.
Can we be a family like before?
No, Evie.
nope.
We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never be
Why-
a family.
Why are you screaming at a girl that could crush you? Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, now all hell is going to break loose.
Yeah.
Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I used to, I don't know, I used to be into those, whatever you call them, live, drama shows and, or contest shows. And
Yeah.
I remember there was one that broke it for me. It was a show called The Tester.
The Tester.
It was a PlayStation-centric show where it was like the real world, where they'd get random people, they'd bring them in, and it was under the guise of if you win, you got to get your foot in the door at a Sony studio.
I see.
And you got to do testing. Although none of the actual
parts of the show or elements of the show had anything to do with like video games or like what they'd be doing at the job. It was all like, we're gonna throw fucking watermelons at targets and stuff, and we're gonna do these weird things that are kind of themed on games, but like has nothing to do with the actual job.
I see.
And I remember Ego Raptor Aaron. He was actually a contestant on there. He did it for like a goof. He's like, hey, like, this is when he was still Newgrounds. He barely had like anything going on YouTube, and he put out a contestant video. He's like, this would be funny if I did this, because he actually, you know, has some interest at the time with like video games and stuff. And so he did that, and he did that whole show, and everything was going fine for a while, and they kind of fucked him, and they made him look like a real piece of shit in the show.
I see.
Where it's like, there was one contestant where there was one contest where he definitely pulled his weight, but they cut it in such a way where it made it seem like he abandoned his team. When in reality, it was like he was just going back to like get more watermelons to like continue like the game and stuff. Right. And in the opening thing where they're like, hey, why do you want to be a part of this thing? They made it seem like he was this big egotistical asshole that was doing it for the views. He's like, hey, I'm here for the viewership and the fame. I'm here to make it look big. And in reality, what he said was, you know, I have a pretty big following on YouTube. Like I'm relatively known in this space. Like I know why I'm here is because of the following. And, you know, I have interest in this space and stuff. So I thought, you know, maybe I could help draw more attention to the cause and stuff. And also just like, you know, I'm passionate about video games and all that. And instead they were like, you don't have a whole lot of trophies like in your account and stuff. And he's like, why does that matter? Why does that matter for the job? How is that a measurement for my passion for the business and video games and stuff? Like, I don't give a shit how many trophies you have. And yeah, it was a really shitty show, and they made him look like a bad person. After that, I was like, that's what they're all like. They're all like this. They all have like some producer that has no idea what they're doing, and they're just doing it to like just create drama that isn't there. And they're all superficial in that sense, and it just kind of broke it for me.
I get it. I think there's those shows have a shelf life.
Yes.
And they truly, just from my experience from watching so many of them and stuff, they really only have like a 5-year shelf life, to be honest with you. And then after that, they kind of lose their glitz and glamour once like either the original judges go off, you know, or something, they change up the format or something like that. As soon as they have to feel like they change up the format, that they should just pretty much just take the show.
Yeah, it's over at that point.
Yeah. Honestly, the only show that I've felt that is somewhat, I mean, it is still relevant because it's been going on for so long, is like Survivor. And
I like Survivor.
Amazing Race. Like, those are the only shows I truly think that are like almost genuine.
Yeah.
Almost.
Those are the OGs.
Yeah. Because it's literally, I mean, Jeff Probst, the guy that's been hosting that show for 1 billion years at this point, and he hasn't aged a day somehow.
Yeah.
So he's clearly eating off of the life force of these people. Like this is all he's ever done. He's hosted this show. He was never like an actor dude or anything like that whatsoever. He's just been this host guy for this show this whole time, and that's it. So because of that, and there's no like Hollywood celebrity glitz and glam to it or anything like that. It's just like down and dirty. Oh yeah. I didn't like that.
Bye, Evelyn.
Fucking hallucination. Where is she?
There's not really much room for them to like not just present it like the way it should be presented.
Sure.
Where like people are struggling and broken bones happen and heat stroke happens and like that kind of stuff. Like, there's not really a point for them to not just show off all the struggles that happen and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I think that's honestly the only show, and honestly that's why that show's lasted for so long.
Sure.
I think they're on like, I think I saw the other day. I haven't watched Survivor in years, but like, I think it was on like season 43 I saw.
That's probably right.
I was like, holy shit!
I feel like it's been around since the 90s.
Maybe
longer.
You're right. I think it came out late 90s. because they're pretty. It was pretty much every. Every week. Because my dad wasn't really a reality show kind of guy, so I never watched that stuff when I was at his house. But when I was at my mom's house, she loved the reality shows. So we would pretty much every Wednesday or Thursday or whatever night it was on, we would always watch Survivor. So it was almost like a religion.
Yeah.
So
this is this would have been like during the era where my parents got really into watching like reality TV shows. Like they would watch weird things like I don't know, like Gene Simmons' Family Jewels and.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's because my dad was like a big like Kiss fan, so he saw that they had a show and he's like, okay, I'm gonna watch that. Yeah. Sure. So they would watch a lot of that stuff, and out of that, I ended up watching like weird stuff like Survivor or, everybody's seen like Chris Angel's Mind Freak or,
of course.
You know, all those like live action those live drama shows. Mind Freak that are just cringe and terrible to look back on now.
They really are. It's the Mind Freak one for sure, because of how much of a douchebag Chris Angel.
Oh yeah, he's such an asshole.
I've heard just horrible stories about him.
Yeah, it was definitely a product of its time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's when they were doing like The Real World on MTV and
right.
So
was Mind Freak a MTV show?
That might have been A&E.
A&E. Okay.
I could be wrong.
I don't know. You might be. I think you're right on that.
Because I think that might have been where Family Jewels was happening. Because I think either A&E or MTV would have been where I watched Jackass or Viva La Bam, like all those.
Yeah,
ones.
I think those were MTV shows.
Yeah, actually, you might be right. I think it was MTV for those ones.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Weird time in TV, but also kind of a decent time in TV.
Yeah, I would say so.
Gross. I did not like that. It's it's like that. I feel like we've talked about this before, but like that idea of like back in like the late '90s, early 2000s, where on PS1, PS2, Dreamcast, like whatever, it was more of an experimental time.
Yes.
So we got a whole bunch of all these weird games, and some of them worked and some of them didn't. Mm-hmm. But we've never seen like a sequel to them or anything like that. But it was just nice because it was like these fresh ideas and more options out there, and it just it didn't feel like it's just the same thing. Or where I kind of feel like I kind of mean this a little bit. I've been saying it for a little bit, but like how 2023 is the year of space in gaming.
It is.
Because of how many space games are coming out in the like small period of time.
Yeah.
And it's like, great. Can I get some variety?
Right. Can I have something that is not space?
Yeah.
It's funny how trends work that way. Where I wonder where it comes from, because maybe a lot of it has to go with like everybody's on like the space race kick now with like SpaceX and like billionaires going to space. So maybe that plays a part of it. Just everybody has space on the mind again, like like they used to back in like the 70s and 80s. Mm-hmm. It's just funny how trends like that all pile up together at the same time, because everybody has. What the fuck? Oh, hello, Chief. All right.
Yeah, there's a guy there. He's trying to eat you.
You hold that dot.
Can they not go through the door?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. It won't open. Is he bust down the door? He's not there now. Sorry, bud. Oh. Oh, he's right there. Damn.
See ya.
Those bombs work good.
They work real good. Real good.
Real good.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's funny how like trends all like compile together like that. Where everybody was on like a MOBA kick for a while, where everybody was making that same thing when League of Legends really hit.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost kind of annoying, Because now it feels more like the business model is, hey, whatever the trend is, we're just gonna make that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's when Fortnite came out, look how many games were just like, yeah, we're just gonna make our next game in our series or something like that.
Not even just like Fortnite. Like PUBG was like the one that really kicked all that off, and then Fortnite came and like just stole it from them, like just straight up was like just took their thing.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
because Fortnite originally was not the game it is now. So
yeah.
That we know it now.
Right. Yeah. That it actually took off with that.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's nice to have variety, and like I mean, there's so many damn games that are made now, so I can't really complain too much about variety. Like there are plenty of other games coming out, over the next year that are not space, but at the same time, when they're the main AAA titles that are getting advertised over and over again, those are all space. It just kind of seems overwhelming.
Yeah, it's more of like a commentary on like AAA games and how lack of ideas and like originality.
Yeah.
Where they are heavily focused on like what the latest trends are. Yeah. Versus like indie, and there's certain, I mean, I'm not going to say that like independent developers don't do the same thing sometimes.
Right. I tend to give indie developers a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Unless it's just like a complete ripoff.
Yeah, like they don't have like marketing analysts that can look at like what the latest trends are.
Exactly.
I mean, you could find that if you look at like Twitter, and you can certainly find that data, but it's not like they have like a marketing team's like just, research shows that
exactly. There's not a team of 50 nerds all going, letting you know all these data points and stuff, and be like, hey, you should make this.
Yeah. So yeah, they kind of get a pass, but I don't know. Like I find that AAA studios, they tend to stick with like what's safe, and what they know works, versus instead of like trying to like reinvent the wheel.
I agree.
And it's always been like that.
Yeah.
To some extent, because I mean, there's definitely a reason why there were a ton of platformers, because that's just what people wanted to play.
Exactly. Hey, Mario was the shit.
Mario was the shit. Yeah. Hey, if there's ever time to everybody jump on the bandwagon, Mario 64 was the.
Exactly.
That was the one. That was the hot new thing. 3D games. I think I need to go up here. Yeah, I do. So it's just you see less of those nowadays than you used to.
Yeah. I mean, it's all big open world action adventure stuff, because that's the thing. That is the thing right now. So
you don't have publishers like Midway or Acclaim.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Will this just take me? Okay, no, that actually will just take me down here. I need to get back to the captain's room because.
Oh God.
All right. Hold on. Let me put the bomb down.
Goodbye.
See ya, buddy. Thanks for playing.
Just be careful. You're almost dead. You don't have any heal.
I do actually.
Oh, you do have heal.
Oh, what did I not? Okay, I did.
Yeah, you did.
The early 2000s were an interesting time.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say a lot of good came out culture-wise for the early 2000s. It was definitely The 2000s was like they couldn't get over the fact that the 90s didn't exist anymore, and a lot of that shit just wouldn't die.
Yep, I agree. Like that guy.
Jackass was, even though I like Jackass and I loved watching those things, like they did a lot more harm than they did good in terms of like attitudes and stuff.
I agree. I definitely agree.
And I mean, it's not just Jackass, it's like Limp Bizkit, like all that stuff was really popular. There was definitely like people just wanted to scream and yell. Mm-hmm. It was a different time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was 20 years ago now.
Yeah,
so. Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. It's interesting to go look back on, though.
It is. It was definitely I watched a documentary on like Woodstock '99.
Oh, okay.
Because like I heard about Woodstock and the time when it was happening, because my dad was big into music, so like he would look it up. I remember him watching stuff about it and him just saying like, "Oh, this is fucking crazy." But like none of the music acts that were actually playing at Woodstock really like grabbed his attention, because he doesn't care about Limp Bizkit or not Slipknot. Who is it? Korn or any of those guys. So
you're a freak on a leash.
Yeah. But just watching that and seeing how like unhinged everybody was.
Yeah.
Especially when it came to like Korn and Limp Bizkit, just watching that lineup was like, this is a product of a decade that probably should never come back again. But like, man, was it interesting to see.
Yep. Oh God.
Open the door with corrosive. Do I have a corrosive canister? I don't.
You know, that's not nice.
Well, I mean, hey,
You shouldn't criticize the poor guy.
I'm not gonna.
He's trying.
I'm not gonna lie to him.
Oh, I bet you. Is this a safe room?
Oh, hang on.
Look at that.
Beautiful. It is a safe room, so we can actually save in here. I would say this is okay place to stop for now.
Okay.
Yeah, there ain't dick in here except for the handgun. All right.
Good, because my back hurts from all the stress.
That's fair. All right, save it up.
Thank God.
In the next episode, we're going to continue the hunt for Ethan.
Great. Until next time.